Well, Dion, it appears that the rain has stopped and the sun is shining. But if you take a look behind me, you can tell that this street is, well, pretty much a river. This is the email supposedly sent out by the LeSueur County Sheriff's Office, reminding people to be aware of gang-related violence.
Now live in the newsroom with the latest. Sarah.
Lisa, a grand jury will convene October 4th to consider first-degree murder charges against Jennifer Lee Nibby. Nicole and Dion, although there has been much speculation, Governor Pawlenty hasn't confirmed that he's running for president. Pasteurized milk is what many of us find at our area grocery stores. But as you can see, it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it seems like people should just stay off the roads today and stay home. To show just how hot it gets inside a car, we're going to leave this thermometer that's reading about 85 degrees inside for about 10 minutes. It hasn't even been 10 minutes and already the thermometer is reading well over 120 degrees. A lot of our viewers are from the Mankato area. Yeah. How do you plan to, keep farming and agriculture strong in southern Minnesota? It also has a full HD camcorder. Dion, Stacy, right behind me is Memorial Park, and as you can see, it's pretty much underwater, as are some of the city's streets and ditches. But while the city is busy cleaning up from all the flooding, so are many of its residents.
We've lost a lot of the kids' school stuff that I've been keeping for their scrapbooks, everything.
It's something Cammie Canuck never expected would happen.
We're on the edge of town where there's nothing around and we're flooded.
Flooded with about 3 feet of water. Everything the family once had in their basement is now covered.
We have our playroom down there, our family room's down there, my office is down there, everything's down there.
The home was given to the family by Habitat for Humanity 3 years ago. They then worked hard to finish the basement to use as a daycare.
Worked so hard to get to this point in our life, and it's those little memories that it's hard to lose that.
While the Canucks come to terms with the loss, just across the street, Steve Erickson is in good spirits about the state of his basement.
What can you do? It's here.
Erickson and his wife have been doing what they can to prevent major losses by moving things off the floor, keeping the sump pumps running, and using 4 shop vacs.
It's a pain. We won't even be living down here for a couple weeks even until it dries up. And then, of course, you wait for the adjusters and see what happens.
As for the Canucks, they never purchased flood insurance, and they don't know what will happen until the rain stops and the backyard dries out.
Thankful that I still have my family in the house, but it's very hard to think that this would never happen, and it did.
In St. James, Sara Miles, News 12. Dion, more than 550 soldiers from the 1st Battalion, 151st Field Artillery will be arriving back in Minnesota. And of the ones that returned to Olivia, Minnesota today, they told me they couldn't be more happy.
How you doing?
It was a day of hugs and celebration. 56 members of the B Battery 151st 1st Artillery received a hero's welcome from all the friends, families, and mothers they left behind.
I'm happy. You just don't know how happy.
I am absolutely thrilled. We've been waiting a long time for him to get home.
Waiting 1 year to be exact, but now that they're home, both Brian Wooler and Jerry Voltava say they already know what to do with their time.
Spend time with the family, get to know everybody, get used to being back in the States.
Hopefully a whole lot of nothing for about the first week.
The unit was headquartered in Kuwait and provided convoy security throughout Iraq. It was a mission that Captain Jamie Thompson described as flawless.
The soldiers will be 5 years from now thinking of their friends, what they did for them, how they protected each other, how they were always there looking out for one another. And that's what made this unit so successful.
Derek Schultz.
A success they can all agree on.
I learned a lot, and it was nice that I got to teach a lot of the young guys some new things, so it's a lot of fun.
Of course, the 1st Battalion has many accomplishments, but some of the most notable are completing 591 combat missions and traveling over 1.9 million miles without accident or injury. In Olivia, Sara Miles, News 12. Adam Minden loves politics. What's it like to be sitting in a senator's desk?
I love it.
So much that he is one of the selected fellows working in Senator Kathy Sharon's office, just like any other intern.
The aims is not as much education as it is to honor these people for the hard work that they're doing.
The Mankato West graduate was nominated by workforce group MRCI for his hard work at the River Hills Mall, but he won't be cleaning any tables here.
Good job. You found it.
The program was started with the help of Senator Sharon and MinWorks to give those with disabilities the chance to participate in the daily work performed at the Minnesota legislature.
Demonstrate to those of us in the Senate and throughout the state that we really need to work harder to help people work up to their full capacity and abilities.
Each fellow worked 1 day a week here at the Capitol, either working on prepared projects, attending Senate meetings, or in Adam's case, delivering bills.
Okay, I will take a look at this bill.
Interns are usually there to develop knowledge about the world of politics, but that's not the case with Adam. Instead, Sharon hopes to learn a few lessons of her own.
I hope to have Adam teach me a great deal about what the capacities are of people and to help break me out of my biases and assumptions that I automatically make.
Adam joins 11 other fellows who are blind or use a wheelchair. Disabilities aside, they are all gaining valuable work experience.
What are you doing here?
I'm working.
You're having fun.
Yes.
Fun that will continue on for the remainder of the legislative session. In St. Paul, Sara Miles, News 12.